Hey, Tech Theater kids. Now we're going to play around with something different. Now, instead of having this be the input, I want this to be the output of my sound. So I'm just going to shift it over a little bit. And get my cables a little untangled over here. I've got a little bit of a mess. And I'm going to drag this around. And instead of my output being that big old speaker, I'm going to disconnect that for now. And I'm going to connect my radio and see if I can get sound to come out through there. So I need to pick up my microphone now. And oh, not even that. On this particular system, I need to switch from output to input so it knows that it's receiving a signal. It automatically changes to auxiliary. Check, check, check. Turn up the volume. Oh, we got. Ooh, that is a hot mic. Yep, it works. Take the gain down on that. That is super sensitive. So now if I connect, ooh, this works beautifully. I like this a lot better. We're going to play with this speaker a little bit more. Much better options. You can hear the gain is not nearly as up, and even then, it's still a little sensitive. There we go. So, if I were to talk, I'm at 0 levels on my faders. That's fantastic. Look at that. What a great tune. Sound, I should say. Anyhow, now the challenge. What if I didn't have this input that I had? What if I didn't have this option? What if I had to do something else? So before I disconnect it, I'm going to mute it. Boop. And that's just going to prevent it from making a loud pop when I unplug it. Now, I've got this right here. Now, if I didn't have this kind of input here, I'm not going to go ahead and give away information because the question that is pertaining to it, if I can find what I did with that adapter. And apparently I can't. Here we are. A mistake. Tangled up with all my belongings in my pocket. Now I have this adapter. So, question number 5. What kind of adapter is this? Here's one end here. Here's your other end. And let's plug it in. Hard to do that while holding a phone, I know. There we go. My apologies for the delay there. So I'm going to plug that into channel 1 again. And I'm going to talk right into it. Unmute. Talk, 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 talk. You don't even see any green light happening. That's weird. Nothing there, nothing being read over there. And the reason for that is, now that I plugged it in through that connector, I need to pop in that button again. Now, I should get a little bit of sound there. I'm hearing a little bit of something. Of course, it loses a lot when you use that kind of an adapter. So let's try to crank up the sensitivity a bit. Check, check, check. Oh, there we go. I just had to crank the sensitivity up just enough, not even a lot. Right about there is a good spot, and it still gets me a similar balance to what I had before. So obviously you do lose a little bit of power when you use this kind of an adapter, but it's still effective. You just need to increase your gain just enough, and you can get the sound out there. Awesome. So here, these are your videos. You got your questions. Go forth and become brighter, more wonderful scholars.